Hello everyone. In previous video class, we have seen about gain margin. So we can say, gain margin is the amount of gain in dB that can be added to the loop before the closed loop system becomes unstable, and it is used to indicate the closeness of intersection of negative real axis made by the polar plot of gj omega to the -1 comma j0 point, and the gain margin is calculated at phase crossover frequency. We know phase crossover frequency is the frequency at which polar plot intersects the negative real axis. Now let us see what is phase margin. Now let us see what is phase margin. Basically, for a second order system, polar plot does not cross the negative real axis. Already we have seen a polar plot for the second order system. Let us consider any second order system. If we plot the polar plot, if we draw the polar plot for the second order system, we have like this. Already we have drawn in previous video classes. Here we have omega equal to 0, m infinity. Here we have omega equal to infinity, magnitude 0. This is my real axis, this is my imaginary axis. This will define 0 degree, this will define -90 degree, -180 degree, and this will define -270 degree. So here we can say polar plot does not cross the negative real axis. So gain margin of such a system is infinity, because a is 0. So gain margin becomes infinity. What is a? Already I told you in previous video class. So for a second order system, the appropriate relative stability measure is the phase margin rather than the gain margin. Hence, usually phase margin is specified as one of the frequency domain specifications in the design of control systems. Now let us see how we can define the phase margin. So to define the phase margin, let us consider polar plot as per previous numerical. So let us consider polar plot. Here we have starting point omega equal to 0, magnitude infinity. Here we have magnitude 0, omega equal to infinity. Now let us see how we can define the phase margin. First, we will draw a circle with the origin at center and unit radius. First, we will draw a circle with origin at center and unit radius, or you can say we will draw a unit circle. Let this point is a capital A. So A will define intersection point or intersection of polar plot and unit circle. Now draw a line connecting the point A and origin. Now let us see. Definition for the phase margin. Suppose this angle is phi. Now the frequency at which magnitude of Gj omega Hj omega is 1 is called gain crossover frequency. So here first we will define gain crossover frequency. So what is gain crossover frequency? Gain crossover frequency, it is the frequency at which magnitude of Gj omega Hj omega equal to 1. So this is the definition of the gain crossover frequency, and it is given by intersection of polar plot and a unit circle centered at the origin. Gain crossover frequency is given by intersection of polar plot and a unit circle centered at the origin. And at this frequency, or you can say at gain crossover frequency, phase angle means phase angle of Gj omega Hj omega is equal to minus 180 degree plus phi. This is minus 180 degree. This line will define minus 90 degree. This will define 0 degree. This will define minus 270 degree. So we can say at gain crossover frequency, the phase angle is equal to minus 180 degree plus phi. Here I am writing plus phi because we are measuring the angle in counterclockwise direction. If an additional phase lag equal to phi is introduced at the gain crossover frequency, the phase angle will become minus 180 degree, while magnitude remains unity. So polar plot will pass through point minus 1 J0. This will define minus 1 J0 point or critical point. So polar plot will pass through minus 1 plus J0 point or minus 1 comma J0 point. So what will happen at this point? It will drive the system to the edge of instability or to the edge of instability. This additional phase lag is known as phase margin. So we can represent it as phi pm. So phase margin is defined as the amount of additional phase lag at the gain crossover frequency required to bring the system to the edge of instability. And phase margin is measured positively in counterclockwise direction from the negative real axis. phase margin is always positive for the stable feedback system. So here phase margin is calculated with the help of formula. Phase margin equal to 180 degree plus phase angle of gj omega hj omega at omega equal to omega gc. Omega gc is a gain crossover frequency. Omega gc is the gain crossover frequency, and angle or phase angle at omega gc or phase angle at gain crossover frequency is measured negatively. So here I am writing the definition for the phase margin. Phase margin is defined as the amount of additional phase lag at the gain crossover frequency required to bring the system to the edge of instability. So this is a definition for the phase margin. And one more thing, gain margin and phase margin are the two relative stability measures which are usually specified as frequency response specifications. And a large value of gain margin or phase margin denotes a highly stable system, but usually a very slow system. A smaller value of either gain margin or phase margin denotes a highly oscillatory system. System with a gain margin of about 5 to 10 dB and phase margin of around 30 degree to 40 degree are considered to be reasonable stable system. So this is about gain margin and phase margin. With the help of gain margin and phase margin, we can define stability for the system. So for a stable system, gain margin must be positive and phase margin also must be positive. So according to polar plot, we can define stability for the system according to gain margin and phase margin. Similarly, with the help of Bode plot, we can define the stability for the system according to gain margin and phase margin. So thank you. In next video class, we will study one numerical for stability of system using polar plot with the help of gain margin and phase margin. Thank you.